Hi there everybody, I am Roslyn and welcome to my fourth playthrough of Wild Horse Country by Lynn Sonberg. And this is a Bantam-Skylark choose your own adventure book, so it's number 17 in their series. They have 52 of these that are separate from the main choose your own adventure books. They are smaller with bigger text and lots of pictures, so I think they're for quite young kids. The plot of this book has so far been quite straightforward and wholesome and pleasant and so forth. It's all very nice. So for this fourth playthrough, we are starting at the corral. And if you've no idea why we're at the corral because you've not watched the other videos, please just watch the first minute or so of one of those and you will know what we are doing at the corral. But for now, we are picking whether to ride Flapjack or Stormy. You know the scoop. We've done Flapjack twice, we've done Stormy once, and so I'm gonna pick Stormy. Stormy prances as you saddle him up. Finally, you manage to quiet him, and 5 minutes later, you're on a trail that leads to Wild Horse Country. You hold Stormy down to a trot for a few miles. Then suddenly he jerks his neck, nearly pulling you over his head. Before you can recover, he's galloping out of control. Up ahead is a big stone wall. What if it's too high for Stormy to clear? He might stop short and send you crashing into the wall. Maybe it would be safer to jump off now, when you can pick a good spot to fall. But if you jump off, you'll never catch Stormy. And without a horse, how will you find Ginger? Now I do realise I held on tight and cleared the wall and did fine with finding Ginger before. Spoiler, soz, but you really should have seen that one. Did tell you to away and have a watch of other videos if you weren't prepared for this one. Ken what you're getting into if you're getting into the fourth playthrough in the series. I will assume you're a sensible person and not such a fool though. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna jump off and see what happens because I do want to see what else happens with this Stormy horse. Okay, just before Stormy reaches the wall, you jump off and land safely in the thick, dry grass. The horse stops short. Then he turns and gallops back towards the barn. Here we have a picture of him. Interesting, he is stopping short at the wall. I see what they're doing with this book. That's so sweet though, if it's a book for little kids, the way they've written it is sort of adorbs. So right, the horse stops short. Then he turns and gallops back towards the barn. As you get to your feet, a blast of wind hits you in the face, and you notice there are storm clouds gathering overhead. Suddenly the smell of burning scrub tickles your nose. You turn and see a wall of flame coming towards you. Brush fire. You know there's a cave in the rocky hillside up ahead. If you can get there in time, you should be safe. But what if you're not fast enough? There's also a shallow stream a few yards away. If you stay in the water, maybe you'll escape the fire. So I can try to reach the cave by outrunning the fire, I guess. That's... Ooh, if I can get there in time is the thing. I've got rubbish little girl legs, so I don't know. I've been a girl with rubbish little girl legs is my point. It's not a diss to the little girl, it's just I know that that's gonna limit her speed. You know what I mean? If she was like one of them big bandy 7 foot tall guys with like 5 foot long legs, I'd be like, yeah, alright, probably get there in time. Chucking myself in the water. That's actually a pretty legit technique if you're in a pinch and there is actually a bushfire. I gather that that should work. As long as it goes by quick enough. You don't want it obviously being in a situation where it can get enough material at the sides of the river for some reason. Maybe wood stacked up for a bonfire or something could cause problems because then it will stay around and might still heat the water and you too much. But if it is just going by... Now, I'm no expert. Hear me talking like I'm a bush expert. I don't know anything about avoiding bushfires except what I've read. But, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna jump into the stream. So I think this is a hideous picture of me, or a random dead body. That doesn't look like me. You've seen the pictures of me so far. Anyway, we get that. You dive into the stream and float on your back. Oh, I guess it is me then. Why do I look like I'm 80 in this picture all of a sudden? Anyway, when you feel the heat of the fire on your face, you pull some snake grass from the bank. Then you duck your head underwater and breathe through the hollow reeds. Oh, I see. The face is all distorted and weird looking and creepy because she's breathing through the hollow reeds, you see. So she definitely doesn't look like herself, but that's the water effect. That's fine. Sneaky trick and a good move, if there are those kind of reeds around, yeah. As the wind blows the fire over the stream, the water gets warm. See, this is what I'm talking about. Then hot. Then very hot. There was this risk. Oh no, you've made a terrible mistake. You don't think you can stand the heat another minute. Crack! The sky explodes with thunder and lightning. Rain pours down, cooling the stream. Wow. You stick your head above the water and see wisps of smoke curling up from the ground. The fire is out. But what has happened to Ginger? I wonder. Dripping wet and miserable, you trudge back to the house. As you pass the barn where your father stores apples and hay, there is a loud noise. You rush inside. Hundreds of apples are rolling from the storage bin onto the floor, and there's Ginger, half buried in fruit, munching happily away. You don't know whether to laugh or cry. Ginger has been safe in the barn the whole time. What am I going to do with you, you scold? You'll get a stomachache for sure. Ginger hangs her head, then drops a perfect apple at your feet. You have to laugh. Okay, I forgive you, girl, you say to the mayor. Now let's go back to the barn, nice and slow. You've got a lot of apples to walk off. The end. And we get this fantastic picture here of... I guess that's me walking in, maybe? We have all of the apples there. I have had so much fun doing the Let's Plays of Wild Horse Country by Lynn Sonberg. Unfortunately, it does look like, for some reason, these tiddly little skinny-ass books that really don't take long to do Let's Plays of at all. I could just plough through them. Unfortunately, these seem to be insanely expensive. This is going to be because they were rare. I played game books and stuff as a kid, and I'd never heard of this particular type. So I'm gonna bet there just aren't that many around. That was sweet though. It's the first game book that's done the whole, like, usually game books stick to what their plot's supposed to be and make you have consequences. This one just wanted me to succeed and have quite a good time and be nice to me. And it's actually, like, say, super adorable. If it's a book for little kids, that's just so cute. I bet loads of little kids have loved this. Maybe loads of adults have now too. Certainly, as of today, there's one more adult that has. Or maybe more if you're enjoying it in a similar way through me playing it. It's kind of why I'm doing this. I just want everybody... I want these to I want everybody to enjoy these books more. Not just me, but everybody that's watching my videos too. I love game books. I've loved game books since I was a little girl. And I really enjoy making these Let's Play videos. So that is the end of this series. There's going to be the occasional option that I have not done. I guess if anybody is super desperate to hear a fifth Let's Play that only has a teeny bit different at the end, maybe, probably, I don't know. I might be able to rustle up one of them, but I'm going to move on to the next one for now. That'd only be if like there's somebody who's like a huge fan and must hear more or something. I don't know, man. If you really want it, I'll do more. But I don't know how much content there is in this little book. I'll have to see. I'm just blethering because I've run out of things to say, so instead I will away. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please click like if you have. It's the only way that I know you like my stuff. It does encourage me to make more of the Let's Play videos rather than any of the other stuff that I am putting out on this channel. And I do really enjoy making these, so I'd love it if people start liking these ones a lot and wanting more of these, so that I could just have this the main thing I do on this channel, because I have a lot of books and stuff to do Let's Plays of. I have tons and tons of game books, and I'm having a good time doing these. I hope to see you in another video, but toodaloo for now.